Just a few months ago, 30th Street was only for the bravest of cyclists, those willing to share a lane on a busy thoroughfare with cars zooming by. Now, cyclists have their own lane, protected from traffic with a painted buffer zone, plastic poles, and in some places, a line of parked cars.
It's so relaxing, and I really feel like, I can ride forever.
North Park resident Marissa Tucker-Borquez says the difference is night and day.
And the places where they were able to add additional parking back in, that parking really feels quite protective and actually adds as like an additional barrier. So I think overall, in terms of like the compromises that were made with the community, I feel like they did a really solid job.
Currently, the bike lanes stretch 1.5 miles from Juniper Street to Polk Avenue. In a few months, the city plans on extending them north by another mile to Adams Avenue. The design isn't perfect. On a quick ride up and down 30th Street, we had to weave into traffic to avoid a UPS truck parked in the bike lane. But Tucker-Borquez says there's time to make improvements.
I have seen beautiful designs with planters. I've seen beautiful designs with cement or trees. So I think that as this corridor evolves and as this corridor changes, I think there's tons of opportunity I would love to see a lot more greenery.
We did get one Yelp review that said parking is a challenge.
Laura Worm owns Bivouac Cider Works on 30th Street. She says she feels for her fellow business owners worried about how the loss of street parking will impact their livelihoods. But she notes there's an underutilized parking garage on 30th Street with some of the cheapest rates in San Diego. And even with less parking, last weekend during Pride, she got more business than any time since the pandemic.
This is a compromise. We need to share the roads, we need to share the neighborhoods, and we need to plan for progress together. And so it doesn't do anyone any good to be fighting. It doesn't do anyone any good to, hate bikers or hate businesses. That just doesn't make sense because we need each other.
Many residents and business owners don't share Worm's optimism, and a lawsuit challenging the project is ongoing. Meanwhile, cyclists are planning a group bike ride on August 1st to celebrate the new bike lanes. Andrew Bowen, KPBS News.